So hier het ons repeterende desimale breuke, recurring decimal fractions, and we need to write this recurring decimal fractions into normal fractions. En ons gaan dus nou ons som tot oneindig gebruik om dit te doen. We're going to use our sum to infinity to write these recurring decimal fractions into normal fractions. So the first thing we need to do here is to rewrite this recurring fractions as a series to infinity. So kom ons begin. As ons hierdie ouetjie wil skryf as som tot oneindig, dan kan ons sê ons het 0,3 plus 0,33 plus 0,03 plus 0,003 en so kan ons dan nou aangaan forever. Because if you add a 3 just at the back, it's going to be sum to infinity. En dit gaan ons dan gelyk wees aan 0,3 repeteer. So we can change it to a recurring decimal fraction. You can change it to a sum to infinity. Hierdie is dan wel 'n meetkundige reeks. So ons kan vir R gaan bepaal. R is gelyk aan 0,03 gedeel deur 0,3. So if you move this, multiply that to 100 at the top, it's going to be 3, and that is going to be 1, 2, it's going to be 3 on 30, that's going to give you a 10th. So die R-waarde is 0,1. Good. So now we can determine the sum to infinity by using our formula. It's A on 1 minus R. So my eerste term is 0,3 en dan het ek 1 minus 0,1. Dit gee vir my 0,9 en dit is gelyk aan 'n derde. En daar het ek met behulp van som tot oneindig 'n desimale, repeterende desimale breek omgeskakel in 'n gewone breek. Let's do exactly the same over here. Let's write that recurring fraction as a sum to infinity. Goed, ons maak spasie hier. Okay, so if I write this, it's going to be 0,16 plus 0,0016 plus 0,00016 and it goes on until infinity. En dan sal dit ons daai waarde gee. So, let's determine the value of R. It's 0,0016 on 0,16. That's going to give me 1 on 100. Of met ander woorde 0,01. Goed. Som tot oneindig gaan wees eerste term A op 1 minus 0,01 en dit gee vir my 0,16 op 0,99. And if you simplify that, it's 16 on 99. Let's see if that can be simplified further. No. It's nothing that can go into 16 and 99. So this is in its simplest form. So as ek hierdie repeterende breek wil omskakel in 'n gewone breek, kan ek ook die som tot oneindig gebruik. Let's look at the third example. And in the third example, they say that look at the series and they ask give the values for x for which this series will converge. So hulle sê vir jou hierdie reeks onvergeet, you know it. So jy weet dat R moet lê tussen min 1 en 1, that's your learning work. And so you can determine the value of R. So let's see, we've got the value of R, it's going to be term 2 minus term 1. That must equal now divided by term 1, and that must equal term 3 divided by term 2. Okay, let's substitute. Term 2 is 3x times x minus 2. We want to divide it by term 1. Okay, that's going to equal term 3, 3x, x minus 2, divided by 3x, x minus 2. That must all be equal to each other. So let's quickly see what's the value of r. So the value of r is going to be x minus 2. And I agree with that because if you calculate this, it's also going to be x minus 2. So the value of r equals x minus 2. It's a converging geometric series. So ons weet dat hierdie R-waarde, omdat hierdie 'n konvergerende meetkundige reeks is, moet hy lê tussen min 1 en 1. That's learning work. It's a converging series. So I'm going to substitute the value of x into the place of r. X minus 2 and r equals, en nou gaan ek vir x oplos. Dis 'n ongelykheid wat ek moet oplos. So ons het dit ook geleer in graad 10 al. So ek kan die minus 2, kan ek hier 'n plus 2 bysit, but if you add a plus 2 there, you must add it on all the sides. So as ek hier plus 2 bysit, dan moet ek hier plus 2 bysit en daar plus 2 bysit. So dit gee vir my 1 kleiner as x, kleiner as 3. So where's the x value? Between 1 and 3. En dit was die vraag. Bepaal die x-waarde waarvoor hierdie reeks konvergeer. Die volgende vraag is, indien x 'n waarde is waarvoor die reeks konvergeer, bereken die som tot oneindig in terme van x. Som tot oneindig, and I need the answer in terms of x. So let's take the sum to infinity, and I'm going to work it out in terms of x. Dit beteken, my antwoord mag x in het. So kom ons gaan vat vir a, hy is 3x. Ek het al reeds vir r hierbo uitgewerk, x minus 2, so dis 1 minus x minus 2, and I simply simplify that. I've got 3x, 1 minus x plus 2 gives me 3 minus x. En dit is my som tot oneindig in terme van x as die reeks konvergeer. Graad 12, ons gaan dit oefen, en dan as jy later terug moet nog som van probleem.